Hello Alex, my name's Jack. So today we're going to be doing a consultation. Is it alright if you can just take a seat?
Yeah.
Is that alright? So today I'm just going to be taking you through a consultation. Have you ever been through one before?
No.
So this is your first one.
Yeah, my first one.
Do you have any questions about the consultation?
No.
So it's just simply a range of questions that I'd just like you to tick. Is it alright if you can put your name, your date, your address, date of birth, email, phone number, just fill in that
Do you need
information.
my second name?
Yes please, if that's right. If you were to tick any of them and say yes, then I'd have to refer you to like a GP, a chiropractor, a physio, because it would be not in my realm to take you on as a client. But then you can come back as soon as your GP's signed you off and you're completely clear.
What's next of kin?
So just leave that bit out of this one. And then also emergency contact number, we'll sort that out later.
Yeah, I'll do that now.
Perfect. Thanks a lot. And is it alright if you can just tick these for me? Say yes or no. So I'll just give it. So perfect. So at this point I would not have to refer you to a GP because there are no health issues that concern me.
Yeah.
If there was ever any like muscle pain, joint pain, or like you had dietary advice, or like specific, like you needed specific weight loss advice, or like required specific dietary needs, we could account for that. But we'd have to give you professional guidance to help you for that.
Yeah.
So, for example, like a physiotherapist, a dietitian, stuff like that. So now we're going to be going over your SMART goals, which I think will be good for you for your one-to-one session that I think we will be doing. So for the first one, it's just going to be a cardiovascular SMART goal. For our specific one, it's going to improve your cardiovascular endurance to complete a 5-kilometre run in under 30 minutes. We'll then move on to measurable, which will be at a higher level for longer, record 5 kilometres time distance. And then achievable would be by committing to a regular 2 to 3 time weekly training plan.
Yeah.
With a 77 to 95% max heart rate of intensity and a 7 to 9 out of 10 for the 1 to 10 rep RPM.
Yeah.
So which means rep max RPE. But so now you're realistic. It's gonna be realistic because we're gonna be like tracking it and logging and monitoring and training. And then it's going to be very consistent, time-bound, one-to-one activity, which involves a 6-week, be over 6 weeks. And while we'll see, hopefully, your outcome will be, over time, we'll see a decrease in your resting heart rate, which will show us that there's improving in lung capacity and your heart efficiency. And then we're going to move on to specific for improving muscular endurance, which will help complement the running of the 5K. So we're going to be doing to develop basic muscular endurance. Our measurable is so clients can complete a 5K park run, and achievable would be making sure it's 2 to 3 times a week training, 40 to 60% of 1 rep max, and 12 to 20 reps setting per exercise, and then in between would be 30 to 60 seconds, which is optimal for training muscular endurance. While we'll be logging and monitoring it again to make it more realistic and reliable. And then for time, it'll be another 6 weeks. And by the end time, you'll see hopefully fatigue will become less. So what would you say, Alex? What factors do you think motivate you as a client? Would you say an event, your age? Like, what would you like to be able to achieve? Lose weight, feel healthier, or just look a certain way? What is
feel healthier, to be honest, yeah.
Feel healthier. Why is that?
I don't know, I just feel like doing that, it's just good to do.
Good to do? You just want to feel overall healthier?
Yeah.
Just have better health with the heart and stuff?
Yeah.
Better blood flow and
Yeah.
everything? Got you. Okay. And what do you think, as a client yourself, are your barriers? Like, do you feel it's family problems, children? I hope you probably don't have children at this age, but that could be possible. Or is it just money, finance, or transport? What would be one barrier for you?
Money.
Money.
Yeah.
So how do you think through this? How do you think you could overcome this, and how do you think you can do that?
Maybe get a job.
Yeah, you could get a job, but I feel like with this one-to-one, it's not a lot of expenses being used. There's not a lot of equipment being used.
Yeah.
We could get you just doing normal everyday running,
Yeah.
which would be perfect. Doing intervals and stuff. But how does that sound?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah? Perfect. So I'm going to first just test your blood pressure for me. So is it alright if you can just put this around your left arm for me? Make sure. Perfect. Bicep. Lovely. So this might become a bit. It's alright if I touch you.
Is that right? That's fine.
So this might become a bit hard and it might squeeze a bit, but at the end of the day, it will be fine. So we're going to see your resting heart rate, and then we're going to see your blood pressure and see if it's alright. So it's going to slowly start going up. And then after we've done this, we're just going to move on to, we're going to see your resting heart rate, blood pressure, and then we should be all sorted. How's that feel? Is that alright?
Yeah, it's fine.
Perfect. So it might just take a few moments and then you should be alright. I'm just doing this to check if I'd have to refer you somewhere else. So I'm just doing this to make sure, as a PT client myself, one of my PT clients, just making sure that you're in the right state for being able to do exercise.
Yeah.
Perfect. So that is perfect. That's green. 106 over 58. That's perfect. And your resting heart rate is currently 75. Hopefully by the end of this, so if you just want to take that off, Alex, that's lovely jubbling. So hopefully by the end of this, you'll find out that your resting heart rate will go down significantly. Like elite swimmers, some of them are like 45 resting heart rate per minute. So the resting heart rate, that would mean you've been doing 75 beats per minute, which is currently, it's a bit higher than normal. Not higher than normal, it's quite good, but as an athlete, we can hopefully reduce that and reduce it quite a lot. So do you have any further questions about what's going to be taken part?
No.
No? Is that everything all sorted?
Yeah, that's all good.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Alex, and we'll see you in the next session.
Yeah, thank you.